gonna work.
Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. Are we ready? They won't stop until somebody starts, will they? When something happens, then nobody will stop. Okay. We're going to draw with the sewing machine. My name's Janet Clare, nice to see you. So with the drawing with the sewing machine, you set it up so that you're doing a free motion quilting stitch. You've lowered the feed dogs and you've got your darning foot on, and you are in charge of where your stitch lands. The machine just lifts the needle up and down. So you manipulate and move the fabric, and you can make anything you like. You can write and draw with this. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm going to start by writing my name. This is not my machine, so it's like driving somebody else's car. We'll get used to it as we go along. So you're just going to very gently move the fabric. Here you are. So it's a continuous line stitch. You can see you just very gently move the fabric. What you like? There's the A, E. There you go. So this is my favourite way to make my quilt labels. The machine's quite often set up for the quilting anyway, so you can write anything, all your dates. It's really quick and easy, and I like it because it's got your handwriting in it, so it's really personal. So you can write anything you like with the sewing machine. And then one of my favourite things to do is to draw faces. So I'll draw your face now. I won't draw anybody in particular. So you're going to go all the way around, draw your head. You see, I'm just very gently guiding it round with my fingers. The machine's running quite slowly. There's a nose and a mouth. And then I'm going to come up round the other side of the face now to do the other eyebrow and the eye. And then we can add some hair. So it's really quick and fun. There we go. And you can have as much fun adding details as you like. You can add sunglasses and whatever you like. I'll draw another face. There you go. So when you're doing this, you don't want the machine running too fast. You just want to keep it nice and slow and steady, and at a speed that you can move the fabric nice and easily without feeling stressed. And then you're just making small movements with your fingers just to make the stitch land in a different part of the fabric. Here you go. Round. So it's a nice way of customizing your designs, and it's lovely to add this to some fusible applique. There we go. I'll see if I can draw a man this time. All the way around. There we go. I'll give him a moustache and a beard. Give him a little goatee there. There you go. So that's really good fun. So I'm going to draw a little house now. So it's hard to draw a straight line with this technique. And it's all a continuous line, so you just got to plan where you're going to go next. My tension's not wonderful, but we won't worry. So I'm just putting some roof tiles in, some details to have a little chimney. And then I can add some little windows. So I'm just using the sides of the house and the roof to hide my travelling stitches so you can get to where you need to be stitching next. And you can add as much detail as you like. There we go. You should have a go, Brigitte. It's nice and easy.
As you are with
The
all these
tensions. The tensions.
Mine would look like icons from the emoticons.
Yeah, no. The tension's not good. Look, I've got a few loopy stitches, but it'll be user error because I've not used this machine before. So look, I'm drawing a conifer, so it's good at adding texture. And as you can see, it's really quick to do. So I do this when I've made my applique. I put this on the top. It's my favourite thing. Should we do now? Should we draw some penguins?
So what will you do when you have your piece ready? Will you frame it, hang it on the wall? Do you a cover for
Yeah, you can do whatever you like. Yeah, I've got so many of these little pieces now that I give them away sometimes, or I do use them in my sketchbooks.
I
little penguin.
The day when that little boy took your class. He did such a good job on thread painting. And can you remember how proud you were?
I know, it was lovely, wasn't it? And the thing about children is they're so brave. They don't have this, oh, I can't do it, or I won't be very good. They just have a go.
Yeah.
He was brilliant.
So now you are with penguins?
Little penguins.
Which live in the woods.
Yeah, they're living right next to this lovely house. Yeah, a little cottage in the woods.
I can't imagine what's up in your mind.
Right, you can draw bicycles, you can draw anything you like. You can challenge yourself.
You didn't do that for your first.
No. This is my favourite thing to do because it's really quick and it's a good little warm-up exercise. Oh look, great big loopy stitch there. It's a good little warm-up. You know, when you're starting your day, just gets you loosened up before you do something a bit more. It's like scribbling before you do a painting, you know, just get rid of some energy. So a little bicycle.
Cool.
Tension's bad though, look at that.
I have also a bicycle on my machine, but it's computerized. To click that button to make it.
It'd probably take me longer to find the button for the bicycle than it would to draw one.
Sometimes I do those embroidery stitches with my little grandson. And
Yeah.
I can remember what we have done together. So when
Oh,
you next time go
bless.
upstairs, can you remember that cat drawing
Oh.
last time?
How old is he now?
He's 3.5.
Is he really?
Yeah.
It goes so quickly.
Yeah. So he would have a good time on your lap because he would direct you
Yes,
to
he would.
maybe a fire fighter.
Yeah. I would be drawing all sorts of machines and being criticised because they weren't accurate. So I've drawn a chicken now. You can see it, so it's really, really quick.
And your secret is keep going.
Just keep going, don't worry about it. And I don't unpick it, I just throw it away.
Okay.
If I don't like it, I wouldn't be unpicking it. Because it's so quick, it takes you so long to unpick it and you just get really cross.
Yeah.
Chick, chick,
How cute is that?
chicken. I quite often make a spelling mistake when I'm doing this. You get this.
Signature giveaway for people who give you the business
Yeah.
something like that.
I wish, I could draw everybody. So I'm just drawing with my sewing machine. So this machine's set up for free motion stitching. My tension's terrible, but we're not going to worry about that. I'll draw your face. You can go all the way around.
You don't have to stitch regular.
No, because I'm in charge of where the stitches are landing, so the stitch regulator wouldn't make any difference. So it's literally just set up for free motion, and then you can put as much detail in. So you just make little movements with your fingers. Give us some plaits. quilt labels with this technique as well, and you can write little messages, how you're feeling on the day that you finished the quilt. The tension is terrible. If this was at home, I'd sort it out. What else can we draw? We could draw a teddy bear. But it's really quick and easy, and it's lovely to add to a fusible applique. It adds a lot of life to, you know, something that could be quite flat. It's Vanilla Activa 240. It's just borrowed. Little teddy bear. What else can we draw? Should I draw Jamie? No offence, Jamie. If it comes out really badly, you'll be going, she doesn't look like that. She doesn't think I look like that, does she? I've got big glasses. You're going to look like an owl.
Well, that's my totem animal.
Is it? Oh, we'll do it in an owl then. I'll make you an owl. You don't look like you, that's for sure.
No.
Big smile. She's always smiling. They're not very flattering.
She's cute.
You look like you've got jet lag.
Can you add my dog to it?
What sort of dog have you got?
Like a chihuahua.
What do they even look like?
Oh, here.
Come on then.
Oh, shoot. Have you ever done her stuff in a shop? Amazing.
So really, really big eyes. Oh, it's gone.
No, actually, you know what? My sister just took a white button. And a long nose.
She looks like a fox.
Yeah. Or a deer.
Oh, and pointy ears. Fabulous ears.
Ears.
Looks like a kangaroo or something now. What's her name?
Cece.
Fifi?
Cece.
Cece.
C-E-C-E-E.
Oh, Cece.
That looks great. She's so cute.
They're charming. C-E-E. C. C. There you go. Charming. It's a bit kangaroo-y.
I think it's spot on. I call her Roo, so that works.
Tension's all over the shop. I love teaching this. I do this class a lot at home, and you can see how much you get done in a short amount of time. So by the end of the day, people have made so much progress and feel much more confident. Yeah.
So how big of a piece do they typically do?
Oh, they spend all morning doing little samples like this, and then in the afternoon they start making their own piece of artwork. So they get a lot done in a day, actually. And I think people are a bit nervous of doing it, so when they've spent all day, they feel that much more comfortable and confident in it. And I'd never ever unpick, so if it goes wrong, I just sort of move on.
It tells such a story.
Yeah, and it really gives life to, you know, your fusible applique. Did you know who owns every single swan in Britain? Do you know? The Queen. Every swan belongs to the Queen. No, I had to give up my ticket because, you know, I had to come here, so. I know, wedding, royal wedding, quilt market, what are you going to do?
That's why Tony stayed behind.
Yeah, he's got to be there. You know, they won't say who's walking her up the aisle because,
Oh, they
you
did
know.
announce it. Charles.
Yeah, but only halfway. He's only walking her from the choir up. She's got to get into the church by herself. Unless we don't know. Yeah. Yeah, he's only walking her from the choir up, apparently.
That's a long walk.
Yeah. She's good. She's really poised and
Something when I was, when the binding, and it's like, so I was just listening, and it's like she's her dad
yeah, so I'm drawing with the sewing machine. So you just set it up for free motion and then you're in control of where your stitches land, so you can draw and write anything you like. And it's just practice. My tension's terrible, but I could spend all morning sorting out the tension, so we're just ignoring it.
That's phenomenal.
Thank you. It's really, really good fun. It's very quick and easy to do. Draw a little cat in the garden.
So then you just do continuous line.
Just do a completely continuous line and you can go anywhere you like. It's really quick and easy. And if you're a complete beginner, just start with a polyester thread because it's got a bit of stretch to it and it doesn't snap so easily. And it'll just be a bit kinder to you while you're learning.
And what weight thread are you using?
Oh, it's just the, I don't know, it'd be 50, I think.
50?
40, 50, I don't know. You're asking me technical questions.
Sorry.
Do a little tree. But it's a really nice thing to teach. And I add this onto a lot of fusible applique and it stops it being so flat because you can really see, you know, your hand in it and it really livens it up. And variegated thread really looks beautiful in this technique as well. So you're just going to you just guide the cloth around with your fingertips and you just have the machine running nice and steady. If you go too fast, it's just really stressful, you know, and you can't keep up.
Yeah, you look so relaxed.
And if you go too slow, you kind of don't get any momentum going. So you want to be just really slow and steady. So draw your face. I love drawing faces. So just really guiding it round. And what you've really got to do is just focus on where you want the next stitch to go. And just take your time. There you go. Nice and easy. Draw some little penguins. So it's often easier to draw very small on the machine. It means you don't have to do too much detail to get a nice result. I'm doodling penguins. So a little huddle of penguins. There you go.
Amazing.
Thank you. It's good fun. And it's just, you know, just get yourself some scrap fabric. It doesn't even need to be a proper sandwich. And just have a play. Tension's absolutely shocking. But never mind.
Have anything on the back?
No. Not when I'm practicing like this.
I see.
Because it's just another layer of fabric and you don't really need it. You do need some wadding or some stabilizer because of course it's a quilt stitch. So it won't work if you,
Beautiful.
you know. Thank you.
Little chicken?
Yeah, I've done chickens. You can look at anything. And if I was working on a real picture, I'd have a plan. You know, I'd planned what I was going to do, and I'd have done some drawings beforehand.
Yeah.
Might have to sort this tension out before too long.
That's really cool.
It's good fun.
Let's start it. No, we just charged for you, Lisa. There we go.
Okay, I'm second.
We started one over here.
Okay. Oh, is that the line?
We got two.
I'm not moving. Houston. We're a suburb of Houston. We're 50 feet